Hi there, welcome to Dundee, and it's not raining, and we've a couple of pandas out. I think you probably know why. They're here in this festival in Baxter Park in Dundee. It's a transport themed festival. The Yes Scotland team are out in force. Here's a stall, some nice specific merchandise. Yes Dundee, there's their web address. Here's the team, Mr Hosey, the local MP, MP, yes, and plenty other people you might recognise. There's a few famous faces. Here indeed, one of them, Sheena Wellington, of Scottish Parliament opening ceremony, famous Scottish traditional folk singer. So there we go, and we're waiting for Mick Jagger to turn up from the No campaign to explain the case for the Union, but we're not quite sure when he's coming. But the main reason I'm here is to show you this. It's come to the launch of this, and it's called The Spirit of Independence, and I'm going to introduce you to the guy that's behind the project, Chris Law, in just a wee minute. I'll just give you a glimpse of it because Chris is going to do us a tour, but people are already swarming around this. It's more popular than the pandas, but they're working in tandem, and particularly kids, and everyone's loving this. Who doesn't like a fire engine? But one is a vintage one that's fitted out with Yes material. Is just absolutely beautiful, and this is we're going to be coming to a place near you very, very soon.
As I readjust myself here.
Here's Chris.
Hello,
Chris, this is Chris. Right, Chris, I've just very briefly shown people.
Yep.
But you're behind it. Just talk us through. What is this?
Okay, so this was formerly a 1950s Green Goddess fire engines built for the military, and they were built in a time of fear, where people were frightened of being attacked by a nuclear strike, and their primary purpose was to be used by the military to get water to areas that had been hit by obviously a nuclear bomb. And now we've reinvented it into a vehicle for hope and against fear, and the most obvious thing that can come out of a referendum by yes vote is getting into Trident, so it's diametrically opposed to what it was originally used for.
So that's neat. In practical terms, what does it do?
Practical terms, it's going to carry, it's the only vehicle in Scotland that's carrying cross-campaign, all-campaign and no political party material. So we have Business for Scotland, Women for Independence, Labour for Independence, obviously Yes material. We've got Radical Independence, we've got a whole range of things so people can, if they want information, they can get. And these are in the cabinets.
Come and show, I was going to say, I've seen this and I want you to show how people like it, how neat and how cute this is. It's what you've got them in these little boxes and latches. So what were they presumably originally used for?
Originally this would all be fire equipment. So you would have it, this is how it would originally be, and then you'd open this up to get your fire making equipment out. But now we've used it to keep all the material in baskets. So we've got all types of leaflets here. We've got Labour for Independence, for example, and we've got stuff from the Yes campaign. We've also got stuff here from CND, and then over here we've got stickers and various other things, declaration cards, badges, Your Choice magazine, stuff here from the Greens, and so people can come along and have a chat. And as they have a chat, I can find out what what their questions are. Not everybody's the same. They have different pensions. It could be how we're going to benefit from childcare, that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's.
So I mean, obviously this is a magnet for campaigners.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all used to getting handed someone in the street with a golf umbrella as a prop, but we'll get a rather better prop around in this occasion.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. Go for it. So the first of all, what's great about it is to inspire people. What's the point of talking all the time from our heads about what the benefits or not are when we've not got much to inspire? So this is going to be a national campaign for 40 days all the way around Scotland.
Right, we'll come back to that, but come on, I want to show people this vehicle because I think this is a work of art.
Well, these were all originally, this would have pumped out 4 different sets of water in the event of a nuclear strike, and for fires obviously. And these are all painted green, and have been under green paint for the best part of 60 years until about 2 months ago when we decided to strip them back. And then of course we've got this beautiful work, and these are super heavy, and they were built at a time when your average lorry do 25 mile an hour. This is a 5 litre straight 6-inch engine, does 50 miles an hour, pumps 750 gallons of water,
which is even better than a modern fire engine, and it's a 4x4.
I can see you love your vehicles. Now, before you come in, I don't want you to spoil this shot, because this is, to me, the single best part of the entire vehicle. This beautiful mural of hope. She is the spirit of independence.
She's the spirit of independence.
Right, well, you tell me more now. I've let people see it.
Okay.
Where did this come from? Who designed it and who did the work?
Okay, so we wanted something that was in keeping with the vehicle, which of course is nearly 60 years old, and we wanted something feminine, because if you look at her, she's not particularly masculine in terms of her shape and design. And like all good movements in the world, we tended to have a female figure. And we wanted to have somebody who was young and had a thistle of hope, which is what this is about here. And that people felt she was easy to approach and come forward to get material. So that's where she went from. The designer's name is a guy called Stuart Bremner, and Stuart is from Edinburgh, and he's been doing great stuff for the campaign. He's been doing all sorts of designs and posters, but he also works for Yes Scotland, so he's doing some of the more formal stuff.
Can I just shut you up for 1 minute in the nicest sense, because I want to film this, because this is what people I know are thinking as they're watching this. How do I find out more? How do I get this? And I'm just going to do the obvious thing and slowly film the web address, the Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Twitter hashtag, all you need to get networked. So that's your info. It'll save you saying it, and you can pause and note it. And someone's going to... Are you going to be driving this?
I'm the driver.
Oh, I'll take a wee look in the cockpit, which I think was a bit cluttered at the moment because we're using it as a store, but yeah. And I mean, I just love all this imagery. It's, to me, it's not a hard sell. There's actually very little saying vote yes on it, and it just got a different feel to it than other stuff. It just nice. Not saying the other stuff isn't, but it's particularly attractive. Let me put it positively.
You know, and I would say, I mean, I've been canvassing for the last year or two, and people are a bit cautious about saying how they feel or want to discuss politics. So the two things that we heard on the road were, don't trust politicians, and we don't have enough breadth of information. So that was the real reason she's brought out. We wanted something that people felt they were attracted to. Then there's the breadth of information, and of course I'm not a politician, so it's very easy for me to talk to people. And the one thing we're good at in Scotland is people talking to people.
Right, well, let me bring you back to our pandas. Are they going to be coming with you, or are they just special guest appearances?
They're special guests today, but I would love them to come with us. There's plenty of space in the back seat, so pandas would be great.
And the odd musician?
The odd musician, yes, I believe we've got a certain Citizen Smart might be coming along with us.
But you've seen Wellington, I think she's a bit higher up in the food chain than myself, but I want to start there because I'm running out of battery, and I think this thing speaks for itself. I'm not going to short-charge you. I know their first stop, I believe, is Fort William. You're heading up to the Highlands and then along the north, but you're coming to the schemes and everywhere. You're not just doing the money shots.
No. We're doing, first of all, doing the Highlands and then the Lowlands, and then we're actually in Edinburgh for 2 days in August, but then we're really getting into the Central Belt's really for September.
Okay, and finally, if you're a Yes campaigner or Yes group and you're seeing this maybe for the first time and vaguely heard about it, and you say, I want it in my town, I want it in my scheme,
Good.
I want it in my
that's what I want to hear.
How do you have a bid? How do you get involved?
Okay, so if they want to get in touch, you get in touch with Chris or Simon at spiritofindependence.org. Do it by email, drop us a line. I need to know that you're a lead organiser. And then what I'll have is a full email with ideas and things to do. I'll also send you a press release and an event sheet, and then we can create a proper event where the press and radio are involved. The more presence, the more activity, the more likely we're going to win.
Right. Now, you've not mentioned the M word yet, or the P word, the pound money. I mean, presumably this thing don't run for nothing, I'd imagine. It's pretty... True. It's not the most ecologically friendly vehicle in terms of...
Actually, I have to disagree with you on it. It's 60 years old. And the energy that went in to build this.
But my point is the fuel's expensive.
Fuel's expensive. It's 8 miles to the gallon, so we will need a help. We've raised quite a lot of funds already, and obviously we've got to this stage. So those local groups want to get involved, please donate. Also online you'll find us on Spirit of Independence at Indiegogo, and you can donate through our website as well.
Right, I'm going to stop there and give my plug. I've said it online, I think if you... Of all the things I've seen, this is the best and most inspiring thing I've seen in the campaign, and I've seen a lot. So, if you're a bit tight for money, if you were a wealthy man, give to this and give to everything. But if you've only got a fiver, I think this is the biggest bang for buck, and you've seen it first here in Dundee. So, there we go.
Thank you, Alan.